guys, welcome to this channel. Today we're gonna find out what your English level is. If it is A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 or C2, like a native speakers. So there will be some questions on each level and you need to answer them, and only you can know what topics you are not comfortable with, what topics are weak for you and what topics you are strong at. And so we're gonna start with the A1 level. The first question: choose the correct sentence. She don't like coffee. She doesn't like coffee. She didn't like coffee. She likes not coffee. The right answer is B. She doesn't like coffee. And here we check your knowledge of present simple. So if you didn't answer B, please revise present simple. Let's move to the next question. Which sentence is correct? I am at home now. I am on home now. I am in home now. I am by home now. The right answer is A. I'm at home now. Here we check your knowledge of prepositions, and with home we always use at home. The next question: choose the correct sentence. The book is interesting. The interesting is book. The book interesting book is the. The right answer is A. The book is interesting. Here we check your knowledge of the right order in sentence. And in English it is very strict, so you need to follow the rules. First we will put book, noun, then we will put a verb, is, and then we will put a adjective, interesting. Let's move to the next question. Choose the correct sentence. I very much like apples. I like very much apples. I like apples very much. Apples I like very much. And the right answer is C. I like apples very much. In English we put the adverbs like very much at the end, like after the verb and at the end of the sentence, because it consists of two words. The next question: choose the correct sentence. I didn't go shopping yesterday. I didn't went shopping yesterday. I didn't go shopping yesterday. I don't go shopping yesterday. The right answer is A. I didn't go shopping yesterday. Here we check your knowledge of past simple. To form negative sentence in past simple you need did, didn't, and the first form of the verb. In this case it is go. Not went, not gone, and we don't use don't with yesterday because it is past tense, past simple. If you answered most of these questions right, then congratulations, your level is A1. And then we're gonna move to questions of the next level, A2. Choose the correct sentence. She can speak 3 languages. She can speak 3 languages. She can speak in 3 languages. She can to speak 3 languages. And the right answer is B. She can speak 3 languages. Here we check your knowledge of modal verbs, and remember that after modal verbs we use the verb in the main form, in the first form, without to. She can speak. We can't use to between can and speak. The next one: choose the correct sentence. We will go to the store. We go into the store. We go to the store. We are going to the store. The right answer is D. We are going to the store. So here we express our intention for the future, like we are going to the store. Sentence C is also grammatically correct, we go to the store. It means like a habit, every day we go to the store. It is grammatically correct, but usually we don't say that, like native speakers say like we are going to the store if we need to buy something and we are like going like right now. The next question: choose the correct preposition. I'm going the bus. The right answer is B. Yeah, I'm going on the bus. We use on with the vehicles where we can stand in like full height. Yeah, we can use like in with the smaller vehicles like car, like I'm in the car, like inside the car. And we don't use at or to with vehicles at all. The next question, choose the correct sentence. I was studying when the phone rang. I studied when the phone rang. I studied when the phone rang. I had studied when the phone rang. And the right answer is A. I was studying when the phone rang. Yeah, so here we have the continuous action that was interrupted with the short one. Yeah, the phone rang. So in this case, we use past continuous for continuous action, action in progress, and past simple for the interrupted action. And next question, which sentence is correct? He has washed his car yesterday. He washed his car yesterday. He has washing his car yesterday. He washed his car yesterday. The right answer is B. He washed his car yesterday. Here we can't choose perfect tense like present perfect because we have the indicated day, yeah, yesterday, and this is a marker of past simple. So with yesterday we can use only past simple. If you answered most of these questions right, congratulations, your level is A2. And now we're gonna move to the B1 level questions. Which is the correct conditional sentence? If I will see him, I will tell him. If I see him, I will tell him. If I see him, I would tell him. If I will see him, I would tell him. The right answer is B. If I see him, I will tell him. It is the first conditional sentence. If this condition exists, if I see him, I will tell him, yeah, for sure. We don't use will after if, yeah, in this part of the conditional sentence. So remember that and don't make this mistake. Let's move to the next question. Choose the correct form. By the time we will have already left. The right answer is A, arrives, by the time she arrives. So this is future clause sentences, and in this clause, in this part of the sentence, we use present simple. Yeah, we use will in the second part, yeah, we will have already left. And in this part, by the time, before, we use present simple. The next question, choose the correct sentence. I have lived in this city since 5 years. I have been living in the city for 5 years. I live in the city for 5 years. I had lived in the city for 5 years. The right answer is B. I have been living in the city for 5 years. Yeah, so here we have the indication for 5 years and it is like clear, present, perfect, continuous. The next question. Choose the correct sentence. I'm going to the office every day. I'm going to office every day. I'm going to an office every day. I'm going to an office every day. The right answer is A. I'm going to the office every day. So here we check your knowledge of articles, and though sentence D is also possible, that would mean that I'm going to an office like any office. It could be different office every time. Yeah, but if we're talking about work, a particular office that we go like every day, we have the job there, so we use to the office. Yeah, I'm going to the office every day. Let's move to the next question. Choose the correct sentence. I wish I had studied harder for the exam. I wish I studied harder for the exam. I wish I will study harder for the exam. I wish I studied harder for the exam. The right answer is A. I wish I had studied harder for the exam. After wish we use past tenses, and this is a regret about the past situation. I wish I had studied harder for the exam. So the situation was in the past and we express our regret about the past situation. That's why we use past perfect here. I wish I had studied. If you answered most of these questions right, congratulations, your level is B1. Let's move to the next B2 level questions. Choose the correct sentence. If I would have known about the party, I would have gone. If I had known about the party, I would have gone. If I knew about the party, I would have gone. If I know about the party, I would have gone. The right answer is B. If I had known about the party, I would have gone. So here we have a third conditional sentence. If I had known, I would have gone. The next one. Choose the word that best fits. She was very after hearing the good news. The right answer is B, relieved. Yeah, she was very relieved, yeah, after hearing the good news. All the other words don't have the positive connotation. So only one positive is relieved. Let's move to the next question. Which sentence uses the correct form of the verb? I suggested he go to the doctor. I suggested him to go to the doctor. I suggested he goes to the doctor. I suggested that he gone to the doctor. The right answer is A. I suggested he go to the doctor. So in this structure, after I suggested, we use the subject and first form of the verb without to. I suggested he go, and even if it's he, we still use go, like the first form of the verb, not goes. I suggested he go to the doctor. Let's move to the next question. Choose the correct sentence. We arrived to the station early. We arrived at the station early. We arrived in the station early. We arrived on the station early. The right answer is B. We arrived at the station early. And here we use arrived at with the smaller places. Arrived in we use with bigger places like a country. Arrived in Canada. And the next question. Choose the correct article. Amazon rainforest is the largest in the world. The right answer is C, the Amazon rainforest. It's the only object on this planet, so that's why we use the. And if you answered most of these questions right, congratulations, your level is B2. Let's move to the C1 level questions. Choose the correct sentence. She used to not enjoy classical music, but now she does. She didn't used to enjoy classical music, but now she does. She used not to enjoy classical music, but now she does. She doesn't used to enjoy classical music, but now she does. The right answer is B. She didn't used to enjoy classical music, but now she does. Here we check your knowledge of the structure used to, and the negative form of this structure is didn't use to. The next question, which sentence is correct? If I had known she was coming, I would have invited her. If I knew she was coming, I would invite her. If I would have known she was coming, I would have invited her. If I know she was coming, I would have invited her. The right answer is A. If I had known she was coming, I would have invited her. It's the third conditional sentence. Yeah, both of these parts happened in the past. If I had known in the past, I would have invited her in the past. Well, it's not regret, but it's a hypothetical situation, like unreal situation in the past. The next question, choose the correct sentence. It's time we leave, it's time we left, it's time we will leave, it's time we are leaving. The right answer is B, it's time we left. After this structure, it's time we use past, it's time we left. The next question, choose the word that best fits. The politician made a statement that caused outrage. The right answer is A. The only possible statement that caused outrage is controversial. The next question, fill in the missing correct words. The researchers established several clear for the study and there revealed significant patterns in the data. The right answer is A, criteria and analysis. Here we have the words like from Latin that make their like singular plural different in different way. So the singular will be criterion, plural criteria, singular analysis, plural analysis. Yeah, it's different spelling. And if it answered most of this question right, congratulations, your level is C1. Let's move to the last part, C2 level questions. Choose the sentence that best completes the following. Not only, but he also made a huge donation. The right answer is A. Not only did he come late, but he also made a huge donation. And this phrase, not only but also, requires inversion. Yeah, inversion is different word order when we put verb first, yeah, before the subject. Not only did he come late, yeah, so we put did before he. The next question, choose the best word to complete the sentence. The scientist's work was highly regarded in the academic community. The right answer is A, impeccable. Yeah, impeccable work was highly regarded. Yeah, only this word fits here in this meaning. The next one, which phrase fits best? He made an effort to solve the problem. The right answer is A, admirable. Yeah, admirable effort. We need an adjective. The adjective is admirable. The next question, which sentence uses the correct phrasal verb? I'll take over the project next week. I'll take off the project next week. I'll take in the project next week. I'll take after the project next week. The right answer is A, I'll take over the project next week. And here we check your knowledge of phrasal verbs. And the last question, choose the correct word to fill in the blank. The artist's approach to painting has won her many awards. And the right answer is A, unconventional, which means not traditional, yeah? Unconventional approach to painting. And if you answered most of these questions right, congratulations, your level is C2. I hope now you have a clearer picture what your English level is. So now write in comments what your English level is. How many do we have? A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, or maybe we have even C2 level. If you need help to improve your English level, you can check our website and choose the teacher that will help you to improve your English level. It could be group lessons, it could be one-on-one lessons, so please check our website. I will link the link in bio. I hope now you know your English level. Please leave a comment and write what your English level is. And I wish you all the best and see you guys in the next videos. Bye bye.